Okay, Skeletor. So, what happened to you was you decided to accompany Reinhardt. Reinhardt decided to just kind of stay in Zithmore-Kane for a little while and catch up with everybody later and kind of just, tour around the city for a little bit. And you decided to accompany him, so you hung out with Reinhardt for a little bit and kind of spent some time in the shops and, just kind of, saw the city for what it is and saw the drow around. You noticed that, it's a drow city, but there's a couple of other Underdark creatures down there, like mind flayers, which have big, squid-like faces, and, Kutawas, who are frog people. There's also deep dwarves, who are, dark-skinned dwarves, kind of like the drow. There's also, what was that? Something just fell off. But, in addition to all that, there's a bunch of slaves around, mostly goblins and bugbears. And just moving about. You kind of spent some time in the city. You got to know, you got talking to Reinhardt. You learned that Reinhardt is basically, he comes from a planet called Earth, which I don't think in your continuity Skeletor's familiar with. But basically he comes from a planet called Earth, from a country called Germany, and he was a member of a group called Overwatch that were basically kind of like superheroes that defended the Earth, and they fought a race of robots known as Omnius. And very recently, he helped found the team, but it had to deal with corruption, so they wound up disbanding for a little while. And he's recently basically joined a new team of Overwatch recently, and then going on a lot of adventures. And him and Genji, the cyborg ninja, wound up being transported to this planet while stopping a weird experiment the Omnius robots were up to. So that's what you got to know him. He's still kind of being a tourist and exploring the city, and eventually you got bored and you decided to catch up with the party. So it took you a couple days to catch up to them, but basically you went along a path, and eventually you found that they had kind of reached this weird alcove, and from a distance you noticed that they'd basically, it looks like they ran into a couple of stone giants who wound up menacingly moving against them. And Zustan, the drow wizard, wound up casting some kind of spell and kind of got them to ignore him. And you snuck past the stone giants while they were confused. So you're caught up to the party, and they're basically hiding in the shadows, and they're looking at a dock. And Devdan realized that the dock is being watched over by two stone giants that are hiding in an alcove across the way and kind of looking at everything. But basically, the dock leads out into a big underwater lake. Is there anything you want to do? Davis, are you back yet?
I'm back.
Okay.
I would like to just say that it's kind of satisfying to see that the poison is working against the roaches.
Just take a shoe and squish it.
Well, okay, no, I've already killed it, but it's funny to an extent because they basically move around like they're drunk after they've started eating the poison.
Okay.
So it's basically just like watching a drunk roach. Kind of just it's not as creepy as a normal roach. They don't move fast. They move really slow.
Okay.
But they do the dumbest shit. And it's they know you're there, but they don't care because they're drunk. And they don't care until they feel the physical pain of being washed.
You're a sadist, Davis. You're a sadist, and yeah, something wrong with your brain.
Not him, the poison.
Alright, so anyway, you're looking at a dock, and this dock leads out an underwater lake, and you've noticed some stone giants will across the way kind of keeping watch. What are you guys going to do?
Stone giants, huh?
Yes. Skeletor also...
Another one. Allow me! Do not interfere until I either say so or they are attacking.
Okay.
I leisurely walk out into the middle of...
Okay, you leisurely walk out, and I'm probably going to have to kill you now, but that's fine.
Hello?
I can hear you. I'm reading something.
Oh, okay. I was making sure.
Okay, all right. Yeah, the moment you start walking out there, they stand up and start moving in your direction. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, crap.
Well, they only notice
Yes, but
that this is a good thing.
yes.
I roll in a 20, not natural.
Okay.
18?
What'd you roll?
18.
Okay. Alright. Unfortunately, you don't have a drow face, so that's nice. I'm gonna roll for them. 14. 16 for them.
Am I gonna get to go first?
You might.
Oh, yes. Feels so wonderful.
Okay. Okay, Skeletor, I need you to roll initiative. Spider-Man gets 17. Someone you can't see rolled something.
Well, now I know there's someone I can't see in this area.
I'm a terrible DM. So, and Explodey Wizard. I think the Wizard's like 1 for 1 at this point. The Wizard fucked up and blew up everybody, and then also he just saved everybody a minute ago. So
Yeah, he's got his redeeming qualities, but he's also got very shifty motives.
he you know what Zeustem is? Zeustem is Sora in Kingdom Hearts 1, competing for Kyrie's affection against Riku. That's what he is. That's exactly what he is. That is an accurate analysis.
Who is he competing against?
Shut up. Shut the fuck up, Davis. Let me have this. Okay, you are going first.
No.
Well, hold on. Okay, Dark Wolf, you gotta roll initiative. I'll give you a minute, man, otherwise we're gonna go on without you.
That's old.
Give you one more minute, man. Still there?
Surprisingly hard to do for some reason.
I know.
What?
I know.
What, whistling?
No.
What was surprisingly hard to do?
Never mind.
What are you...
Alright, well, okay.
Don't make
Yeah,
a sex joke out of
just
this.
Just go. What are you gonna do?
Who, me?
Yeah, just go. It's on me.
So, stone giants are walking my way. There's how many of them?
There's two of them. They're getting up and yeah. They get up and start moving in your direction like once you start walking out.
Okay, just a quick reminder. We're heading to what city again?
Mayor Mydra.
Ah, hello! Yes, I was needing directions to Mayor Mike.
What are you doing here? You shouldn't be here.
I'm needing to get to Mayor Mydra, and I was led this direction to be the fastest way to
They
get
haven't
there.
announced you in. I thought there were drow nearby.
No? Well,
They're okay.
more like...
We like them. Move along. Oh. Okay.
Okay, yes, there are some drow with me.
They're drow with you. And they let them through.
But... Yes.
Where are these drow? They need to die.
They
We don't let drow
don't
in
need
our
to die.
territory.
Because if we aren't able, and we're working with these drow, if we're not able to work with these drow and get to Mayor Mydra in time, then your livelihoods could be threatened,
This is
and you will
stone
not be able to
giant
kill any more drow.
territory. You should not be here at all, especially if you have drow spies amongst you. I'm afraid you're gonna.
They are not... None of us are spies. We mean you no harm. We are merely passing through.
Make a diplomacy check. I'm gonna say that they're unfriendly because they're. 17. Okay. Dark Wolf, what is your dexterity? Just like the number next to your dexterity. .37 diplomacy. Okay. Just tell him I need his dexterity real quick. God damn it. Alright, you had 37.
Okay, so...
Doesn't really matter. I mean, you know, you're 20 crushed that 17, so. But, you know, in case they get violent. Okay. Ooh. Alright, you have successfully brought them from unfriendly to friendly. So that's good. So, alright, they're like, okay. Well, why are you going to Maramidra? I mean, this is,
What?
I mean, again, if this is some kind of drow spy shit, we can't allow this in our territory.
This is strictly internal affairs between drows, and as nothing. We only seek to get there as quickly as possible.
Okay, well, it's kind of is our concern because they came through with a war party here a little while ago. A bunch of them were wearing these white tabards, and they basically
Those are the drow we are after. We are not after you or anything of your territory. Just those particular drow.
Okay, so you're working with the regular. All right, Dark Wolf, you need to keep track of your character sheet for future reference because otherwise, like, we can't really do anything there. You need to keep track of this crap. All right. Okay, you got a 20 dexterity. I need you to do one more initiative roll. But okay, it doesn't really. Yeah. Why did he have to tie? Jesus Christ. Okay. Probably not gonna matter, but. Alright, okay. You go before Lorala, but not before Spider-Man. So, okay. Sit tight. Yeah, but you need, man, you gotta keep track of your character sheet, man. Otherwise, it's like, there's no point in playing. Because, you know. Alright. What was I talking about? I was complaining about, like, the other army.
Yes.
Alright, so you guys are basically aligned with the regular asshole drows that attack and enslave our people every now and then. Not these new crazy ones that have basically come from Aramaica.
Yes. Although I particularly am not for slavery, I am working for them as a...
You're obviously pro-slavery, because they try to enslave our people all the time. It doesn't really work out for them because we're big and strong and don't put up with their shit. But, I mean, they're slavers, so... You feel like these two, like, stone giants are basically just giving you, like, the third degree. They're, like, really...
Well, would you rather deal with a little bit of temporary slavery that happens while your entire clan's being wiped out by another?
Alright, well, you're just lucky...
Because we seek to destroy the ones that would kill.
Okay, you're lucky the ones that are running around in those white tabards, like, just basically really did a number on us last time. But before we let you go anywhere, you're gonna have to talk to our leaders. Like, and if they say no, you gotta turn around and go back to Zipmore Kane. Cool?
Are there any other routes to get to Maramidra?
Nope. Doesn't matter. You want to go through here, you gotta basically answer to our leaders. If they're cool with you going through, then you can go through.
I see this as a fair trade.
Okay. Alright. You can tell your little drow friends to come out of the shadows. We won't punch them. Not yet, anyway.
I motion to my friends, my allies.
Spider-Man and Zach and everyone else kind of sheepishly come out of the shadows. You notice that at the very back of the line says Lorala. Lorala comes out of the shadows too, cautiously.
Nobody draw your weapons. We seek to speak with their leaders so that we may hopefully...
Okay. Map again. Alright, he takes you, So you got these big tube structures. I think the tubes are actually an upper level, I want to say. But let me read it real quick to make sure.
I want to say that is a connecting area or something that connects.
Yeah.
X.
Upper caverns. Okay.
Caverns.
I'm a little confused as to how it's supposed to work, though. Hold on, because it's... Okay. So what that is that's a tunnel leading up to some kind of upper level, and it's going through the ceiling. So the stone giant kind of walks you in through L2. There's some other stone giants in there, and he knocks the side of the wall, and a rope ladder comes down. And the one giant goes up and is like, "Follow me," and encourages you all to start climbing up after him.
I start climbing.
Okay. And
Start
basically, the last person that rounds everything out is the last stone giant. He goes up behind you. You go up to L4. This large, high cavern looks lived in. Huge firs are spread over the floor near the walls, and a number of paintings and carvings adorn the stones of the cavern. The smoke from a cook fire in one corner escapes up through a narrow crevice in the ceiling, but also flavors the air with its crisp scent. Piles of rather large rocks lie here and there throughout the room. One great stone column rises from the floor to meet the ceiling far above, and a wide passage leads out of the cave. Let's see. So there are about 5 stone giants in here, and one of them is playing with a dire bear. There's 2 dire bears in here, and one's kind of like one's sitting by the fire, and like the dire bear is kind of leaning next to him, and he's petting it. And there's another one, a big stone giant, is playing with the dire bear, and it's like it's on its back on the ground. It's basically a giant puppy, a giant, terrifying, horrible, furry puppy. And he's like, "Oh, who's a good dire bear? Who's a good dire bear? Oh, you're a good baby. You're a good baby." And they notice you all come up. And it's like, "Don't be alarmed. We have visitors. They are drow." They're like, "Drow!" And they get up and like getting ready to fight. And it's like, they come in peace, so they claim they want to speak to Gundra. And it's like, "Alright." So you come up, you're in this big, very nice living area. And they take you into another room. They take you into L5. A natural stone column provides a bit of privacy for the cave beyond, which amounts to a little more than 2 large alcoves. Furs are piled in one chair to make a rather large bed, while the other alcove looks like a sort of rock garden with large boulders arranged artistically around the space. And you notice trying to see if it has a description of these guys. Let's look at the picture. Okay, there are 2, like a stone giant couple. There's a man and a woman. They're very, very tall. They're definitely basically twice to 3 times the size of you guys. The man is wearing some leather armor. The woman is wearing like something of kind of a like a gold warrior bikini, kind of like Xena. And they basically, upon hearing your announcement, they stand up next to each other. Like the woman puts her fists on her hips, and they both look down upon you. And the stone giant that's with you announces your presence. It's like, Lady Gundra, Thurok, we have visitors. And it's like there's a party moving here. They are with them are drow from Zithmore Kane. They say they're here to go and oppose the drow from Maramidra that basically attacked us earlier. Bring them in. The man speaks up and basically says, "You should know that we typically kill drow on sight. Your people are not allowed to come here. Why are you trying to pass through our domain?"
We seek the drow in white that attacked your people. We seek the head.
The head of what?
We seek the head of their leader. Hello?
I'm reading something. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. How do we know that we can trust you? That was a conquering. The woman speaks up. How do we know that we can trust you? That was a conquering army that moved through here. How do we know this is not just a drow trick to take over Oregon?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over this other guy moving his stuff around.
Sorry.
Okay. How do we know this is not a drow trick that you come back here to you conquered Zithmore Kane and now you're gonna conquer the rest of the Underdark?
Because if we were here to conquer you, wouldn't we have attacked you? And besides, if I was opposing stone giants, I would have brought a larger army. But that's not what I'm paid to do today.
They sit there and pause for a moment, and then he looks over to her like and makes a good point. He hasn't attacked any of us, although they mysteriously slipped past the first 2 sentries. They just welcome them in. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Not sure how that happened.
We seek to avoid a conflict and walk through here peacefully. We found means of doing that.
Yeah, I may have, please don't smash me. Ma'am. Speak up, Drow. What is it? I may have just cast a spell to get them to ignore us. Your people aren't at fault here. If I may, listen, I know our people don't always get along with yours, and we've done many, many bad things to you, but they came in and they started skinning the followers of Loth. They killed rampantly. They would put us to the sword. I wound up even having to work for them for the time being, otherwise they would have taken my head. But I may not be the bravest magician in the world, but regardless of the fact that we can't hear it anymore, I still believe in her. And he pulls out a scarab medallion similar to the one that Lorella has on her neck. I still believe in our God, and they wanted to strip all that away. And I don't think they would have stopped, even if not, they wouldn't have stopped. They would have attacked you. They would have attacked us. They would have keep going. I understand if things are not easy with the Drow in general, but we need to put a stop to this. They are more aggressive than usual. We need to figure out what the situation is in Marimar. Devdan, if you have more to say, I'll let you do a diplomacy check.
I need to make a diplomacy check now?
Say something first before you do that.
So you see, we seek not to disrupt your society, rather disrupt those that want to disrupt the entire world.
Okay. Make your diplomacy check.
I have a 31.
31, okay. And again, they were unfriendly. That's more than enough to bring them friendly. Thurrock, the male stone giant, looks to Gundra, and just kind of gives her a look. Gives her just kind of a look, and just kind of cocks his head to the side. And she looks annoyed at him. If this is a trap, you are attempting to spy on us, or you harm any of our people, we will personally smash you to pieces and feed you to the Kutawis. But other than that, we will wish you well on your journey. You may pass through our territory. Whatever you do, make sure that no raiding party from either city comes through here attacking us again. Can you agree to that?
I can promise you that we are the only party that should be traveling through here for now. As for anyone coming from the direction we are heading, stop them.
And Thurrock opens his hands and then it would be happy for me to welcome you to the Lake of Shadows. So, is there anything you need from us to continue on your quest?
Fastest route to Marimar.
Okay. Ask me a hard-ass fucking question. Hold on. Well, you could take a ferry across the lake. It's about 100 gold per traveler. But basically, we could ferry you across. That would be probably the fastest way. Let's see. Yeah, alright. You didn't piss them off, so they don't talk about that thing. Yeah, probably the best way would basically just across the Lake of Shadows. But yeah, we could ferry you across for 100 gold per person.
I could cover myself, but nobody else.
Alright, how many people do we have?
myself, Spider-Man, Lorala, the Wizard, Skeletor.
Zach. So it's like 500 gold we need.
I count 6 people.
Well, counting you. Alright, so you got 100 gold. How much gold does everyone have? That means everybody. Everybody speak the fuck up. How much gold do you all have?
I have 105.
Okay.
That's enough to cover myself.
Zach, how much fucking gold do you have? Alex, are you awake? Alex? Hello?
Dark Wolf, how much gold do you have? Kenji.
All right. All right. Well, Skeletor has 46,000 gold. The question is, will he actually pay it in order to ferry himself across? Dark Wolf, will you pay 100 gold to get ferried across the lake? Okay. All right, you've lost 100 gold, but Skeletor agrees to pay his way to be ferried across the lake.
Well, how much gold does Lorala?
I don't think she has any. Hold on. But, like, just give me a minute, and, like, you know. Zach is oddly silent, and has presumably passed out against the floor. Because he is diabetic, and he hasn't got his insulin intake.
Is this true, or is this...
Well, I don't know. Genji's not fucking responding, so I'm assuming he's fucking falling asleep. Genji!
Genji!
I'm gonna kill your character if you don't wake up!
Everyone make noises!
Alright, one of the dire bears accidentally eats Zack, so there we go, he's dead.
Oh.
That's what you get for falling asleep, fucker. Let me take a look. Let me take a look at his... Should not have... He's got 110,000 gold. But I need to know if he's gonna fucking pay for it. Rala.
Okay, so I've got it.
What?
We're just gonna retcon this and eventually league the crap out of this.
Oh no! Oh,
Turn around.
He's getting eaten by a dire bear. He's getting eaten by a dire bear.
No. Okay, he's gonna get eaten by a dire bear, but his coin purse falls.
No, fuck him. He's staying on the other end of the
No.
lake. No, he will be punished.
We get his 110,000 gold, Peeler.
Do you want to rob him?
I see he has a rather large coin purse. I am not against stealing from somebody.
Okay. Alright, well, Zustam has diamond dust, which is equivalent to 250 gold, so he offers to give some diamond dust, which they accept. Lorala doesn't actually have any money, so Spider-Man offers to pay for her, because I believe Spider-Man has gold. And I will adequately punish Zack in a moment.
Can I steal some of his gold though?
I'm a hero.
Like legitimately?
I'm a hero, and if I see you doing that, I'll have to stop you.
Saying what? We need the money in order to get across the ferry.
No, we can all pay for himself. We just leave his ass here. All right, Spider-Man.
Well, we might need the funds for us.
Look, you do you, Davis. I don't care. You want to steal his money? Go ahead. I mean, it's just like, but I don't know. I might have to.
Hey, Spandex, why don't you head down to the ferry real quick and make sure that they know what's going on.
I'm gonna do a sense of motive check on you because I know what's going on. So make a bluff check.
Um.
I don't. I want. Listen, dude. I want you to win this, but like I'm annoyed right now, and like I know that deep down in my heart of hearts, I need to actually roleplay this correctly. So I'm gonna make a sense motive. You're gonna commit a crime, so that's dangerous, I guess. Yeah, make a bluff check. I hope you have a high bluff.
Alright, so I'm rolling bluff.
Please crit.
I roll a 23.
45. Why do you want me to go down there? What are you up to?
You know, just make sure that they know what's going on with us and everything, and kick everyone else down there real quick.
Make another one.
Be the first one down there.
Make another bluff check.
You're a good guy.
Make another bluff
They
check.
like you.
I crit. Hold on.
Oh god. $38.
Crit and 55. After you.
What about the one who's not responding?
What do you mean?
Don't you see how blank is staring?
You want? Are we gonna address Zach now? Are we gonna address like Zachary?
Yes.
Yeah, Zachary has just like passed out and they're not sure why. And one of like the dire bears has just been slowly dragging him away and is licking his face. And like the dire bears have gone to sleep with like Zach crushed up in between the two of them. And like one of the dire bears like moves around and gets comfortable, but winds up putting its ass and its taint right on his unconscious form. There, that's what he's gonna wake up to.
Are we gonna leave him here?
Could you please not kill our friend?
I wasn't gonna kill him.
Gundra just rolls her eyes and was like and Thurok looks at Honey. She storms off. If your friend is here to stop the drought from Aramidra, then he'll be protected. Although I don't think he's gonna wake up happy.
I wasn't gonna take some of his gold for.
No, don't rob him. Why the fuck did he pass out?
I don't know, but I'm just saying, if we need the money, and practically,
How much money do you have?
I'm sure. You're
going robo on me.
I know he's passed out, and I don't understand it. I need.
Repeat that one more time.